Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Derek Brent here of Saint Discussions on Strike Seven Sports. And yeah, I just want to talk about recent news and notes concerning the New Orleans Saints and what has been going on with the team for the last few days. More in particular, with what happened today with the team and excuse me, their decision to name Trevor Siemian the starting quarterback over Taysom Hill, and that's for the time being. I believe. I think if it gets bad enough with Simeon, they're gonna go back with Taysom Hill. But right now, I think that with the decision to name Simeon the starter was the right move. I think it was the best move, the right move to make right now for the football team. Simeon is better suited to operate this offense, to get the football into the hands of the wide receivers. Manage the game, not to you want a quarterback that's not going to get too rattled or not prepared to when help his team out. Not saying that Taysom was going to do that. It was like that, but I just think Trevor Siemian is the better option right now. He's the better option right now. He's the more conventional passer, the more conventional passer for this football team. The more um seasoned quarterback. He has starts under his belt compared to Taysom Hill, and I think he's the better fit for the offense right now. Too bad Michael Thomas was lost for the season with his ankle injury from complications of the surgery. It's unfortunate, but this team still has a lot of heart and a lot of determination to go forward. But I think Trevor Simeon suits himself better suited to run his offense. He can manage the game more effectively than Taysom Hill. Better throw from the pocket. He doesn't have the mobility of a Taysom Hill, but he can still get out of the pocket and make some plays. Um, it's like he's just very, calm under center compared to a Taysom Hill or something. You know what I'm saying? Just very calm under center, collect, cool, not too flustered, not too doesn't get too overwhelmed in the pocket. It's just smooth with it. And I saw that in the game against Tampa Bay. And when Trevor Simeon has always been like that though. He was like that with the Denver Broncos, man. He was just relaxed in the pocket, always prepared, to make things happen. Things didn't work out for him like he wanted to, but he has the experience. He has the experience of being a starter in this league. So that's good. Glad that he has the job, and now we could you can focus on Atlanta. And I think tomorrow I'm going to write a preview or article on that football game, just breaking down what the Saints need to do to be successful tomorrow. The keys to victory tomorrow. What they need to look out for. How they're going to defend Kyle Pitts, all that stuff. Tomorrow's going to be on the Strike Seven Sports website. That is a column, and I also got a column coming out on Trey Smith as well. But other than that, man, I think the team's going to be fine. It's going to be fine going forward with the pieces that they have right now with the quarterback situation. We love to have Jameis Winston playing right now because I just think this team is just a whole lot better than what it is with him on the field. I think he was about to have his best game as a New Orleans Saint against Tampa Bay until that harsh collar tackle that occurred with Devin White. So I just think that it's unfortunate that it happened, but I just think this team is going to be okay. This team has been through so much throughout the year. You got the pandemic, the hurricane, players being suspended, players, off the field incidents, um, all kind of stuff, man. Michael Thomas drama in the off season, that just all kind of stuff was going on. But Sean Payton was able to rally the troops, weather the storm, and this team is 5-2. right now. It's 5-2. If it gets worse with Simeon in the lineup, you still got change. You still got an opportunity to bring in Taysom Hill. You still got time to get things right. You could go. You 5-2 right now. And the worst you can do is go 5-4 the next during this stretch right here. You got the Falcons this week, and you got Tennessee next week. You go 5-4 during this time, and then you can easily put Taysom Hill back in and see what you have for that. But this team is in the playoff race. I think they're the 6th or the 7th seed right now in the NFC playoff chase. But if they win this week against Atlanta, they take control of the NFC South because Tampa Bay, they'll be tied 6-2 with Tampa Bay, but they'll have the tiebreaker with the Bucks. But they have the tiebreaker because they beat Tampa Bay last week. But I just feel good about Trevor Siemian being the starting quarterback. Phillip Rivers, he's out there, but I don't think Sean Payton is going to look his way, man. I just think Payton is confident in the guys that he have in his offense right now. He's confident, so we just gonna see how everything plays out. I want to see how Simeon looks with a week of practice with the offense. Continue to get familiarized with the players that we have right now, and I want to see how he operates from the pocket, man. How he's gonna operate as a passer. How he's gonna get the ball into the hands of the receivers compared to a Jameis Winston. Now, one thing I noticed, is just that between a difference between Simeon and Winston is that Simeon looks kind of is real relaxed back there in the pocket with that football. Real relaxed, cool, calm, like he's ready to go. I'm not saying taking anything from Winston, but just the way the offense is ran, man. It's just mellow. It's just calm down with Simeon out there, you know. But in other news, Odell Beckham Jr. was released today by the Cleveland Browns. I think y'all know the story about what happened with him and the team out there in Cleveland. They released him after his father posted that video on I think it's Instagram about him being wide open, and I think LeBron James, made some remarks on Twitter, I believe. So teams got kind of fed up with that and decided they came to an agreement that they're gonna pay a huge bulk of his salary. I think he's only gonna get $1 million left of it. So he's gonna come cheap, you know. He's gonna come cheap. And the waiver wire right now has the Saints. They have the Saints at number 23 on the waiver wire. So I'm gonna pull up that article real quick. See if I can share my screen real quick. All right. So Odell Beckham Jr. Cleveland Browns agreed to rework contract as receiver set to hit waivers on Monday. After days of negotiations, the Cleveland Browns and wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. finally reached a settlement Friday that will result in him now being placed on waivers Monday, after which he can be claimed Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, league sources said. The rework contract is pending the NFLPA's approval per sources. As a part of the settlement of the rework contract before it is terminated, the Browns agreed to remove the final 2 years of Beckham's deal, meaning he is now scheduled to be a free agent after this season. Sources said Beckham, who turned 29 on Friday, had 2 years left on his deal. Additionally, any team that claims Beckham would inherit 7.25 million of salary from the remainder of the season. Sources said the cost is considered high for a player who now will be in the last year of his contract. The Browns wanted to lower that salary number to entice other teams to claim him, but agreed Friday to Beckham's request to leave the final terms intact, making it less likely for him to be claimed. While teams always have ways to create salary cap space, as of Friday morning, only 9 had over 7.25 million in cap space. Jacksonville Jaguars, Philadelphia Eagles, Denver Broncos, Seattle Seahawks, Carolina Panthers, Los Angeles Chargers, Pittsburgh Steelers, Washington, and Cincinnati. And league sources now believe it is unlikely that Beckham will be claimed on waivers Tuesday, which means he will become a free agent. So, what's the latest on it is that he's gonna have the whoever takes him got to pay him the remainder of the $7.25 million salary right here, highlighted. 7.25 million. Now, if nobody claims him because the teams believe that it's too expensive, he's going to hit the waivers. So, you're gonna have the hold on real quick, I'm tripping, man. So you're gonna have that 7.25 million if a team decides to claim Beckham. You know what I'm saying? Don't the team decide to claim him off of waivers. So we just got to see how everything's gonna play out. Um, do I think that Odell Beckham would work with this offense? Yes, I would. Yes, I do think he would. People, I know there's been people online that's been kind of concerned or not really all on board with the Saints taking Odell Beckham Jr. Um, I would say the team would be fine because Sean Payton is not going to bring nobody onto this team if he doesn't believe he has the right culture to deal with that particular player. He just ain't going to do it. And I think the Saints believe that they have the right personnel to, work with Odell, deal with his personality, all the other stuff. They have that. So would it work? Yes. Do I think they could survive without him? Yes. I just got this thing that our guys gonna get it together, man. Our wide receiver coach, Sean Payton, is gonna get it together. They're gonna play better than what they've been playing lately. This Sean Payton just gotta get real creative with the guys, man. I thought Marquez Callaway was gonna be had a chance to be a number one after what I saw in that preseason game against Jacksonville, but that's clearly not the case, man. He's better suited as a number 3, man. This guy, he's going up against other teams' number 1 wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't suit him. That doesn't suit what he can do. As as an option. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that going forward, man, I just think guys like Traquan Smith got to step up, man. I think he can do it. I think Traquan Smith is good enough to do it and help his offense out. Guys like also want to see how Siemian is gonna the chemistry between Siemian and Deontay Harris. If Siemian is gonna get the ball deep downfield like Jameis Winston was when they were in the lineup together. I really want to see that. I just want to see how Siemian is gonna look for all 4 quarters of the game, and how they decide to incorporate Taysom Hill in this game as well. I like the fact that Taysom Hill is going to be still going to be on the field, having opportunities to play, because I think right now the Saints wide receiver situation, I think Hill's better suited as being that jack of all trades role. Where he's a tight end so in certain moments, he's a wide receiver in certain other moments. He's a fullback. He could do this thing where he gets up under center and act like he's running, but he's still actually gonna throw it. He just better suited, just better suited in that role compared to being just a quarterback right now. I think it's just looking forward. Just really want to see how Sean Payton is going to use him in that role going forward. What are the plays that he has designed for Hill to use in those moments. So it's big game this Sunday. It's a rivalry game against the Atlanta Falcons, but it didn't. Falcons hate week wasn't even what it was. What it usually is this year so far, man. It's just not. This I know it's because of what's going on with the quarterback situation. Michael Thomas being out for the year. It just don't feel like Falcons hate week. It just don't. So hopefully it'll be like that for the next game. But right now we tomorrow Sunday, man, we gotta take care of business. Take care of business, win that game, and win the next two games. If you go 8-2 before you play Buffalo and Thanksgiving, I think you're in good shape to make the playoffs. And I think after that, you just gotta win I would say you one or two more games and you're a playoff team. You probably clinch a playoff berth. So we just gotta put ourselves in a position to be a playoff team going forward. That's all the Saints gotta do. They gotta take care of business with these teams right now. Because both you playing two teams, your next two games against the Titans and the Falcons and the Titans. Both teams don't have their star players on offense. Atlanta don't have Calvin Ridley, and the Titans don't have Derrick Henry. So you got to take advantage of that, man. And the Eagles could be a win. I know last year we had the issue with Jalen Hurts and all that, but we got film on him now. He shouldn't be doing what he did last year to the Saints. But we'll see, man. We just gotta see everything is gonna play out, man. I'm patient. You know what I'm saying? I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic, but I think this team is gonna make the playoffs. So that's that, Well, anyways, man, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel about Trevor Siemian being named the Saints starting quarterback. Do you think the Saints can get do you think the Saints gonna have opportunity to sign Odell Beckham? And just how you feel about the team overall right now going forward? Do you still think they're a playoff team despite the personnel missing right now? Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the New Orleans Saints organization. I'll have new content on that page tomorrow. A story on Traquan Smith. And I have the Falcons versus Saints preview for week 9. Have a blessed night. Peace. Who that? Be safe.